Well, gang, I just decided to take the L, and no matter what I did with this system to try to get it up and running, for those of you who are not aware, basically lightning hit near the house. I don't know where it hit. It seemed that one of my surge protectors that was powering my speakers was also powering my monitor, and so we had something go through the system. The system didn't shut down, everything was running fine for a few days afterwards, but then the audio jack port went out, plugged into the front, no problem. Reinstalled Windows, the audio jack started working again. Then during the same time that the lightning hit, I heard a little crackle, like something was shorting on towards the general direction of my computer. Found out it wasn't anything in here. However, you know, if we have anything plugged into the USB ports, it will lock up. Anything plugged into the front, it will lock up with a fresh Windows. I changed out memory, I changed out GPUs, I changed out as much as possible, I changed out power supplies. The Silverstone might actually still be good, but I'm going to test that in a separate system, including this motherboard with a different CPU and different set of memory, and the CPU in a different motherboard to see, you know, what's working and what's not, because, you know, it's a damn good system. I wasn't planning on upgrading, but unfortunately I had no choice. Now, something that led me to just pulling the trigger on this is the monitor. Right here we got the LG Ultra Gear 32-inch 165Hz G-Sync and FreeSync with HDR support, nano IPS display. It's a pretty decent monitor, but basically what happened was I was trying to play Diablo, it crashed 3 times, and during the process when I was, you know, backing up stuff, I actually heard that same short-circuiting sound, some crackling of electricity, and I immediately looked online and found this for a deal nearby, and I just went to go pick it up and grab it as soon as possible. But the new parts that I got are, you can see I'm making a mess, by the way. So there's the D-lid tool for like a 7700K and a couple other Intel CPUs, some SLI bridges, if you guys remember what that is. Got some SLI bridges, we got a dual bridge, got an old school SLI bridge, like if I wanted to SLI the 760s I could. Some old Core Dual CPUs, and all of my old motherboard box. But the new one is going to be the B650 Elite AX. You know, the X670 is just too expensive, guys. I can't afford it. So instead of spending all the money on the motherboard, which just can handle everything just fine, I spent a majority of it on the CPU. Yes, it isn't the X3D V-Cache, you know, the top of the line one, but 7950X is perfect for me. Not the tippity top, not the 7900X, which gets dogged on. Could have been the 7800. I was torn between the 7800 X3D and this one, but I decided to go with this one because I use my system primarily for editing, creating videos, editing the videos, running VMs, running nodes. It's doing a lot of multitasking. I couldn't get all the memory that I wanted just yet. Again, money of concern, but this is 2 16 gigs sticks of Corsair Vengence RGB DDR5. This is the 6000 megahertz. Unfortunately, not the timings I wanted either. It's only CL40 when I wanted 36 or lower, but you know, just gotta take the L, man. I do like this quick latch system that Gigabyte has here. You just pop that up, comes up, push it back down, latch that down, you're good to go. The screws that are on the heatsink are captive, which are really nice. Need to pull that off. And just going to get everything set up over here. This is the memory that was in that system. This is good 4400 megahertz memory, so we need to test that out in a different system, make sure everything is up to par. Gonna put the 7900 XT back in and just get everything back into my baby, and hopefully we'll be good to go, because I'm tired of messing with this. I've been messing with this all week. Really good motherboard, really good processor, just sucks. So let me swap these things out. Just want to give you a quick update, let you know that I just took the L. I got to clean off the thermal paste off of there. And I already moved the CPU over to my living room system that actually has a B450 motherboard in it. Might have to update the BIOS, but this has the flash button on the back to where it'll make it super easy with a USB. And so I'm going to test the CPU in there, the memory in another system, or probably in here, and then motherboard with another CPU, my 2600X or 2600, which is right there. It's in the 5600 box, and make sure everything is working. Everything's working. I'm going to try to sell it to try to recoup some of my money that I invested in this particular build and go from there. But that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, the parts that I upgraded to for now is just to hold me over B650 or Elite AX. Big thing about these, the controversy is that the BIOS left the back door open for various firmware updates and silent pushes, as far as silent installs and stuff like that without the user knowing. Make sure you update your BIOS. That should be the first thing if you're doing with this. Could have went with Asus. With the controversy and all that stuff, it's not really a big deal for me. But again, the prices of those X670E boards is not very attractive. Additionally, if we did go with a 670E, you could see how much space I have. With this old case, it would probably overhang onto where those connectors come out and give me more trouble. So B650 it is. Corsair Vengence RGB 6000 megahertz CL40 and the 7950X. And even though the new AMD and Intel CPUs are coming out later on, I got to do some dusting here. Coming out later this year, I'm just going to stick with what I got and just keep my head down, keep focusing down bills, and go from there. But do me a favor, guys, hit the like button on the way out, make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out some of the links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. I really appreciate it and can use any help that you guys can provide, and you have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.